This is like a horticultural Christmas for me. I mean, this is sort of the pinnacle of the horticultural career, is this flower. It's called the corpse flower because of the smell. Right now, we're sort of getting the remainder of the smell, so we're just getting the occasional waft. Really, the peak smell was last night. I couldn't stand anywhere near the bloom. It was that strong. The Stinko meter behind me here, it was downright offensive, and if there was anything past that, I would have put it there. It was absolutely brutal. These flowers only bloom every 10 to 13 years sporadically. So every time they bloom, it's a big deal. They are considered threatened in Indonesia. They come from Sumatra, and they're sort of clearing the forests there for the palm oil plantations. So they're becoming endangered. Ours is actually 4 to 5 years ahead of schedule, which makes it even more exciting. There's only 5 or 6 of these that have ever bloomed in Canada, and there's only about 200 that have ever bloomed in collections around the world. So every time one of these blooms, it is a major event, and people line up for hours just to get a glimpse of one of the largest, smelliest flowers in the world. We're having plant geeks from around Ontario. We've had people come up from London, down from Ottawa, just to experience the corpse flower.
I was hoping for a stinkier stink, but just because, you know, you hear about the smell of it and everything. But I mean, it does smell like rotten cabbage and that. You get the whiff of it, but they said, you know, it's starting to lose its smell. Working at the zoo, there are definitely some special smells that we smell around the zoo. This one tops all of them. At its peak, I would say it's sort of a cross between feces, rotting meat, a corpse. So it really fluctuated throughout the evening. It wasn't pleasant. There was nothing pleasant about the smell.
When I got up to it, it smelled kind of bad. Moldy cheese, gym, bag, and feces.
It's a lovely combination.
It's got a giant center spadix, which heats up to human body temperature. And then there's a beautiful red skirt, for lack of a better term, around the back. And that sort of emulates and pushes out the scent. So that heat pulses, and that pushes the scent as far away from the flower as it can to draw as many pollinators as it can. So the beetles are drawn to the smell, they stay in there, they get covered in pollen, and when the flower collapses, they crawl out and head to another female flower somewhere else nearby. Because it only flowers once every 10, 13, 15 years, it has to get it done right the first time, and it's only got 2 days out of every 15 years. It's got to do it right.